Welcome! It's your girl Karma, and this is Karma Meets World, the channel devoted to like-minded women who are ready to expand their horizons for dating and finding love abroad. Just a reminder of what we do here. I go, I swipe, and we watch what happens. Hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so that you know when I go live. Let's give a few little pros and cons differences between my experiences dating in the US and my experience dating in Barcelona. First of all, you can tell by just looking at the like feed or the like screen where Barcelona begins and where the US ended. These guys were so good looking. I don't know, maybe it was just my second notable difference was that I didn't experience ghosting. I've had so many of my girlfriends complain about speaking with a guy online in the US and making plans to meet, and the guys just don't even show up. But for me, my date showed up, and they actually were the person in the picture, and they looked amazing, and they were normal, and we had an amazing time, and I actually would have hung out with them again, and I did actually. I'd say another pro of dating abroad would be that you're kind of being more yourself. I find sometimes that when you're dating in the US, your mind can be a little bogged down with all the things that you have to do. And sometimes we get into a mode of being a certain character or acting a certain way. And when you take yourself out of your usual environment and go somewhere different, sometimes you're free to become a different person. And I would say that person is sometimes more yourself because you're not falling into the roles that people expect you to play. When it comes to traveling abroad, there can be cons such as cultural differences, language barriers, safety issues, and just you're in a foreign country and you don't know where you're going. So just getting around in general and knowing where to go. But most of these cons can be overcome with a little bit of research, some maps, and maybe asking the hotel staff their advice on where to go and where to travel. And as far as the language barrier, again, for Barcelona, I didn't really encounter much of a language barrier, although they did speak Spanish. Most people also spoke English, and the only issues I would run into were with the taxi drivers usually. And then with other people, sometimes you maybe just had to clarify yourself a little bit, do a little extra explaining. So another obvious con is that you're dating people that aren't from your country, and these people need to be vetted also, just like everybody else. And I'll have videos coming out in the future on how to vet your dates. All right, so for Barcelona, I give this a very high rating for first-time travelers or for women dating abroad because, one, culturally, didn't encounter very much difference, felt very cohesive with what I was used to. The language barrier wasn't really a problem, so you don't have that. As far as being able to get around, that was pretty simple, pretty straightforward, and it was very accessible through the hop-on, hop-off buses and taxis, so you were able to get around very well. And also that safety concern, which could also be a con. I found it to be very safe for first-time travelers and beginner passport queens dating abroad. Karma gives Barcelona 4.5 out of 5 stars. So that's it. And don't forget, ladies, the only person standing in the way of your glow up is you. So let's get out there and claim our domain. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm going to answer a couple questions. I wanted to know, what made you decide to swipe on me? And, especially knowing, I'm just visiting, I don't live here. And their answer was, I'd never.